Hello and welcome back to SF at Giants Recap. Unfortunately, the Giants, they came up just a bit short of the Dodgers today, losing 5-4. We're going to go over everything that happened in today's game, the good and then the bad, unfortunately. So make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. And so let's hop into all the good things, because there were some positives in today's game. Jorge Soler, he got his first Giants home run. Really good to see from Soler, finally getting the power. Hopefully he'll come through a little bit more and put up the power numbers, because you can kind of tell his swing is getting there. But today he finally got one to connect and got the homer. Nick Ahmed, he came out in clutch early in the game today, picking up Bailey. Bailey had a situation where there's a guy on first and third with one out. All Bailey has to do is put it in the air, and he strikes out. So Nick Ahmed comes up, 2 outs, has to get a hit, and puts it over the third baseman's head for a line drive single. In my opinion, that's a huge thing for a teammate to do, because now everyone kind of looks over what Bailey did and focuses on Nick Ahmed, and that's really good to see from Nick Ahmed to pick Bailey up like that after a rough AB. Wilmer Flores, he played really well today. Yesterday he struggled with runners in scoring position, but today he had 2 hits, scored a couple runs, and got a walk. So good to see from Flores. He's always really trustworthy, but then with runners in scoring position, he's kind of been a little iffy, especially this year. So hopefully he picks it up there, and we see some improvements. LaMonte Wade Jr., he had a really, really good chance to come on in clutch and be the late night Lamont that we want, and he grounded out. So I was really thinking that would be our chance, and he just did not come in clutch. That thing, the 2021 seasons kind of just went away for his clutchness, and hopefully he gets back to just being solid and being the guy that we can count on, and hopefully lean towards. Conforto, he had a pretty good game today. 2 hits, scored a run, and got an RBI. Very good to see from Conforto. He's been doing really well and finally getting a swing back. Conforto's defense is still struggling a little bit, but his offense is making up for it this year. He's been playing really well. Obviously, a home run yesterday, and then today with the RBI single. Those are things that are pointing in the right direction for Conforto after a rough year last year. So keep an eye on Conforto, see how he performs, and I think that he'll be doing really well. A guy who's really struggling lately is Patrick Bailey. Struck out 3 times today. The 9th inning, clutch situation. You know the guy has to go in the zone. He's not going to walk the tying run in the 9th inning. He throws a meatball, 95, right down the middle, and Bailey stares at it. Doesn't even swing. If he swings and goes right through it, that's fine. You put in effort. But he didn't even swing. Just watched it right down the middle. I could have done that. You could have done that. What was Bailey doing in that situation? I'm honestly lost of why. Swing the bat. And he just really had a rough game. So hopefully Bailey gets going in the right direction. Speaking of catching, we just traded Joey Bart to the Pirates and acquired their 2023 draft pick, Austin Strickland. So hopefully he'll be a better investment than Bart was. So we'll see how that plays out. You obviously won't be seeing him for a couple of years since he was drafted in 2023. But I think that getting something for Bart was better than nothing. So we're going to head into how the pitching did in today's game, because there's one very big positive and one very big negative. The very big positive was Landon Roop. He performed really well today. 2 innings, got 4 strikeouts, allowed only 1 hit, no runs, and walked only 1. Great performance. His curveball is nasty. He got Mookie Betts on a looping curve, and Mookie Betts goes like that, and it lands right in the strike zone. That is the type of performance you want to see from Landon Roop, and he came out today and pitched amazing. That is a really good sign for our bullpen. Our bullpen has been struggling lately, and today our bullpen didn't allow a run. So that speaks volumes for what they wanted to focus on today, and they did that. Taylor Rogers, he came in and he pitched 2/3 of an inning, didn't give up a run, only gave up 1 hit and 1 walk, so great performance there. And then Ryan Walker pitched 1 2/3 innings, giving up no hits and getting 2 strikeouts. So the bullpen, great to see. We saw a lot of struggling in the past couple games, but today they showed up and they proved us wrong, and hopefully this continues. The negative side of the pitching, Logan Webb. He only pitched 3 2/3 innings, allowing 5 runs, got 5 strikeouts, so the strikeout numbers are still there. They usually are, but gave up 7 hits and just did not look himself. he gave up a lot of pitches in the first inning, which I think really hurt his stamina, his location, and his break on his slider. So just unfortunate there. When you have Freeman, Betts, and Ohtani as your first three hitters, it's going to take a lot of pitches to get them out, but you have to be more efficient and limit the damage, and Webb struggled with that today. So that's unfortunate to see. Hopefully Logan Webb bounces back and erases this from his memory and goes back to being the Logan Webb we know. Tomorrow's game, Kyle Harrison is on the mound against Tyler Glasnow. That's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully the offense can come up, and then Kyle Harrison can continue to be really good and limit the home run ball, because that's really the only thing you struggle with is the home run. So keep the ball down, locate his pitches, and hopefully Kyle Harrison will go out there, give us 6 strong innings, and then the bullpen can perform like they did tonight, and we'll be just fine. So that will do it for today's recap. Hopefully the Giants can not get swept by the Dodgers and pull out a win tomorrow, and then we'll head back home for Friday's game against the Padres. So I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.